you for joining me today. My name is Plachette Carmouche, and I'm with Clarifying Solutions. Today we're going to cover the 5 most common reasons on why people do not prepare for retirement. So, what is your reason for not preparing for retirement? Let's see if it's one of the 5 most common reasons. The first reason is, I'll wait until I'm older. I hear this a lot from high school or maybe even college graduates. And they feel like retirement is so far off in the horizon that they don't have a sense of urgency. They feel like they'll have enough time to save later on. The second reason is, I can't afford to save. And I don't know if you've been paying attention, but with the rising cost of college education, student loan payments are almost equivalent to mortgage payments. So let's face it, they can't afford to save, but they can't afford not to either. The third reason is, I'll wait until I make more money. Well, what happens when you make more money? You spend more money. So then you never get around to saving for retirement. The fourth reason is, I'll wait until I pay this bill off. Well, let's face it, when you get close to paying one off, 2 or 3 show up. And then it's just like a cycle that you keep going through, and guess what? You never get out of the rat race and you're still paying bills. Let's face it, we're going to be paying bills for the rest of our life. Our 5th and final reason is, I'll wait until next year. Well, when I think of this, I always think of New Year's resolutions. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. It's a new year, it's a new you. I gotta get beach body ready, I'm working out, I'm gonna eat right. You're all gung-ho and ready to get started, right? And then let's say about a week or 2 into it, all of a sudden those old habits start creeping back in, and then all of a sudden you just stop. And then what happens? I'll just put it off. I'll wait till next year. I'll start next year. Yeah, I'll start next year. And you keep putting it off next year, next year, next year. So that's why I call them my chronic procrastinators. But what actually happens with these 5 common reasons is they become like an invisible wall, almost like a mental block that stops you from achieving your financial goals. Now, I have to be honest, I've actually used 4 of the 5 most common reasons throughout my life. And now I'm having to save way much more money than I would have if I would have started sooner. So what did I do wrong? I waited too long. I kept putting it off. And so since I've made that mistake, I want to actually help others to avoid that same mistake that I've actually made. So don't let these 5 most common reasons stop you from planning for your retirement. So if you're ready to learn when you should start planning for your retirement, click on the link below. Because remember, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail.